All right, and we are live. What's up? What's happening? What's going on? Salute to the tribe, y'all. I'm out here about to go for a walk, chilling, thinking. I'm just at such peace, man. I can't really look, man. I can't be online. I'm working on more of the positivity thing. I'm just having too many good interactions with people and more particular women in real life, and it's just showing me the distinction between social media and online and the real world. So this distinction is becoming more and more clear as I get out more and more. So it's just really odd to me that a lot of content creators be claiming that they're getting out or whatever, but I wasn't claiming I was getting out. I was doing the loner thing, lone wolf thing. And I just been talking recently about getting back out and detoxing, getting off social media. And you can obviously tell that I'm not as upset or bothered. Man, it's like, man, how many? There's like a gang of bicyclists, man. This area, a lot of people stay in shape, man. And I just, you can tell that my energy's better. You can tell that I'm moving differently. You see that I'm not online as much, and as much as I would love to get online and do what I do, I have to lead by example. So I don't want to just run, because listen, when you become a content creator and you're posting, it can become addictive and it can be a vice to run online and just try to escape reality. I'm not trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to get on here. Obviously, I'm still building up my business, but I need to make sure I'm making time for real life. And that's what I want to talk about. Just, man, women, I can't really speak for online chicks, but like women in real life, they really appreciate a man that's always working on himself and always growing. Right? Like they appreciate that. They appreciate the effort. They notice it. They're looking for it, stuff like that. I can't really say for women online because I've been studying them, and I'm gonna be real, and I don't even mean no disrespect, not to all, but a lot of women online just seem like a bunch of femcells. Um, Once you like get past all the editing, especially if you're posting content online yourself, you just see past it, man. You be like, I think y'all might be a little bit socially awkward. You know what I'm saying? And it all starts making sense. And then when these women aren't getting out and they're online watching content all day, you can start to tell. So the best thing to do is to get out there, get out in public, do what you got to do, interact. Because the women in real life are not moving like women online are. I'm not saying that women in real life don't have social media, but when you run into a woman on not on, but at the gym or out and about or something like that, she don't know about your social media. She's not, you know what I'm saying, digging into your different social medias and reading too much into what you're saying. You don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. She don't have no preconceived notion about you. You know what I mean? What's going on? Yeah, okay. What's going on, y'all? Get your comments up, all your trolling. Just give me a second. I appreciate you. Let me get all your trolling comments up here. Get everything up. Hey, look, I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. If it seems like I'm ignoring what you're saying, because I am. I'm focused right now, so just troll away. I appreciate you joining me. Hit that like button. But masculine men right now, it's too toxic on social media, man. It's too toxic. It's the women have been doing it and they've been doing it for a while. And the men are out here doing what we got to do. so that these women could understand, you know, we mean business. But now you got both sides out here going at it, man. And it's like, there has to be another way. And, you know, as I've healed, I no longer want to be one of those guys that's on here raging out. We all go through it, but I'm like watching guys, not watching, like I watch mostly women content creators, but I've noticed a lot of women content creators react to a bunch of dudes. So it's defeating the purpose. I have to watch dude content creators because I want to hear what women have to say. And instead I'm watching women content creators reacting to dudes because they want to see dudes. I don't want to see stinking ass dudes. Like, I don't care what stinking ass dudes have to say. Right? I was watching a live stream. I don't know what this woman's name is, but Game Changer goes on there a lot. She's some Caribbean chick. She's married or engaged or something like that. And I don't know what her name is, man. I wish I did. I gotta start paying attention to these names, man. But she's straight. You know what I'm saying? She's all right. But she was doing a live stream and she showed the two sides of the red pill right now, and she was making the point that there needs to be a medium, and there's a lot of guys out here that are right down the middle. But when I heard that extreme right side, this dude, I've heard him before, but I stopped listening to him a long time ago. AC something commentary. I don't talk bad about nobody. I ain't talking bad about nothing. Okay, I mind my own business, but I can't be doing that, man. I don't want to come off cross like that. I was like, God damn. You know what I mean? Like I was like, man, I don't want to come across like this. Like I don't want to even be perceived that way. So, you know, I'm gonna find a different way to get my point across. And again, this dude, you know, she was showing the pandering side and the extreme right side where guys are keeping it completely real. And this guy was talking about no black women at all, cut them all off. I'm like, God, and the other side of the dude was pandering and blaming everything on black men as to what black women are projecting outwardly. So there's a lot of guys right down the middle, a lot. And there's a lot more content that's right down the middle where guys are bringing up the reality of the situation, but they're not overly like, cut them all off, look them all up. Come on, bruh. Nah, I'm talking about all Keishas. Nigga, of course you are. You're a faceless channel. Told you about the faceless channels. I think Game Changer's straight. Like he's pretty decent for a faceless channel. But most of the time, the faceless channels, bro, they get real bold, man. They be real bold. Real bold. And that's why I told y'all, like I watch what I watch. I'm very, you know, particular about who I watch. I analyze the person speaking. And if you're out there being a person and you put yourself together well, it don't matter. Like, for example, like not Red Man, but Angry Man. Angry Man, he goes off, but it ain't every freaking video. And he shows his face. I'm not trying to bash nobody, but you cannot be so adamant about checking someone, but you don't even want to show your face on camera. And niggas be like watching this. That's how I know like dudes be lost, because they're trying to find somebody that embodies the rage they have. But you gotta you gotta have someone that embodies it, but also is not too far gone, and wants to mend and deal with women that wants to deal with us the right kind of way. There's never all or nothing. You can't sit there and say all black women in America. What, dude? Come, man, listen. That's the opposite end of black women that be out here talking crazy, like, you know, delete all black, you know, male babies. And it's not going to get us nowhere like that. And we're the men. We have to lead, man. We just can't be in our emotions. And that's, you know, again, men have to always work on evolving. And what I've realized is as I evolve past my divorce, I don't speak about my ex as much. And when I think about her, I think about her in a different kind of way. Like, I hope she's doing good. I hope that she recovers, you know what I'm saying, whatever's going through. And You know, her and her kids are great. I think differently. You know, like we shared an experience of life. She had a messed up way of leaving. But after watching a couple different videos, like looking from the woman's perspective, a lot of women don't know how to end things. And she gave me a couple hints that she wanted to end things, but I thought she'd come out and say it straight out, and she couldn't. And some women, not giving them no excuse, will end things in a messed up way because they don't know how to end things with a guy that they kind of like. I don't know how to describe it, but I'm looking at things from different perspectives. I'm trying to be more understanding. And the more understanding that I am about it, not leaning off of, you know, being diligent and standing on business and holding the line, but still trying to understand different perspectives. Now, the conclusion I've come to is still, I got to get up out of here. I have to escape the matrix. There's too much going on in the country, too much going on with the government, too much going on with the people. And my spidey sense is still going off like crazy. Like, you need to be outside of this, looking at it, not inside of it, hoping to get out of it. Been spidey sense been going off like this for like 4 years. You know, that's why, you know, I was trying to get my business together so I'm not working for nobody with my ex. She wasn't able to see the vision. That's why I've been doing it ever since by myself, because it's just a lot of stuff going on, things moving really fast, too many distractions going on. And I would rather be outside looking into this crap than inside of it wishing I was outside of it. Period, point blank. And that's what I'm moving towards. And there's smart women out there that see my vision. There's smart women out there online, somewhat, but more so in real life. Dude, I got an idea for something. I don't want to speak about it too much because this is why I keep talking about you have to evolve. The way that you make sure that you don't get irritated at content creators, this is what I'm talking about in particular. I mainly be talking about content creators because those are my main enemies. Like, I'm just a soldier. And I'm on a battlefield at all times, man. So I identify my enemies. I don't have no enemies outside of really content creators at this point. I don't have no one. All my previous enemies, my exes or old friends or whoever went against me, they've done bowed out. I can feel the energy. They know better. They done bowed out. They don't want no problems. I've had different exes trying to reach out to me just to be like, hey, I want us to be cool. I want us to be cool. You know what I'm saying? We cool. But I still be having these hating ass content creators that just don't know their place yet. They don't know the warrior in me. They don't know what I'll do. They don't know that I'm using them for motivation. They just keep playing around with me, right? They keep playing around with me. And what I mean by this is they keep coming over here stealing ideas, but they don't like giving credit where credit is due. And a lot of people be like, leave it in God's hands. I'm going to handle it myself. I'm going to handle it to a certain degree myself. I'm already implementing different psychological warfare against them to get in their heads, and I'm not playing around. Once you decide that you want to make me an enemy or somebody to play with because you're bored, or something about my energy that won't give up bothers you and triggers you, now once you say certain things and I realize that you're on my radar, I will not let go. I'm going to fuck with you to the end of time. Even after you mainly stop making content online, I'm still going to find different ways to try to trigger you. I'm just one of those petty people. Some people got to leave alone, and some people, but what it is I come up with great ideas. They don't like me. They don't want to give me credit for things, but they love my ideas. Like, for example, when I decided to make that leftover woman thing mainstream, of course, the Japanese or Chinese or whatever came up with it, right? Leftover woman. But no one gave a crap about the term. I went, obviously, scouring through the internet, started using it. Now, all of a sudden, everybody wants to use the actual video of the woman saying leftover woman and what it sounds like in Chinese or Japanese or whatever. No one really cared about picking out that video until after I started using it in my thumbnails, in my titles and stuff, which goes to show people would rather go and look up where the thing came from originally than giving you credit for being the person that's making it bigger in the moment, right? Like, I'm the one that's broadcasting it. You know, just like I'll go and find someone on IG and I'll start making videos with these women or whatever of their content. Then I'll see those women on other content creators' channels. People don't like giving credit where credit is due. Therefore, and it's nothing against it. You want to be competitive. You feel like I'm your competition. Hey, what's going on? You feel like I'm your competition. I'm really not. I'm more of a giver than a taker. I like to teach and I like to help people elevate. But when you decide to make me your enemy and play with me and keep coming around and being in my, there's no way that you're doing the right thing as a content creator. And I know y'all are getting ideas from over here, but my likes are still the same. My likes are the same people, my cousin, my friend, and a couple other people I know. And there might be one or two straggling content creators that might be hitting a like, but y'all ain't hitting a like. But you're definitely coming over here getting ideas. So you're doing things with malicious intent. Therefore, I can't forgive you. I can't. You're messing with my business. How can I forgive you? You won't even hit the like button. You keep coming over and getting ideas, but you refuse to hit the like button. And you know how important it is, because I keep hearing you goofies in every one of your videos. Hit that like button. Get these likes up. You're playing with somebody that has way too much intelligence to be playing with. And instead, because I know that you internet people are not real life people. You're just internet dweebs. Like, you're just obsessed with the internet and clout and subscriber count and views, and obsessed with getting validation online. So it's easy to trigger y'all. Like, this video is going to trigger a lot of you. It's easy to trigger you, you know, because you want to feel like you're the best, when a lot of you are just leftover trash. A lot of you couldn't really make careers out of things outside of the internet. You ended up on the internet. It wasn't where you want it to be. You know, you're just losers who really couldn't get, you know, at the tippity top of the career fields that you initially went into. So you ended up here, and some of y'all riding coattails of other people to get where you're at. Now let's go ahead and bring up Kevin Samuels and bring everything together. Kevin Samuels is a godfather because he has a vision, and he had a vision, and he could see things bigger than himself. And he knew how to bring men together while not bashing men, while correcting men, while staying focused mainly on getting women in alignment. And his overall message was to bring people together, right? A lot of y'all just get online and you're just bashing women. You're mad, and you seem mad, and you're not giving any solutions. It's just, what's the solution? There ain't no way. Ain't no way. Hey, listen, you know, hey, if I'm saying too much, homie, it is what it is. It is what it is. Sometimes I gotta just get it off my chest, man. That's my friend Moon. Sometimes he be calling me, man, whenever he feel like, oh man, you about to go into a rant again. Like, man, it is what it is. I'm gonna do it. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Something else I want to say. Content creators, man, stop. I can't stop y'all from being obsessed with watching other people. If you're going to rant, rant. Stop saying, I don't want to go into a rant. We don't know you're going to go into a rant until you say, well, I don't want to go into a rant. Do you want to get it off your chest or no? If you're not going to go into a rant, then don't go into a rant. If you're going to go into a rant, stop saying, I don't mean to go into a rant. What the hell are you talking about? What's a rant when it's your channel? What are you talking? See, this is how I know y'all watch other people too much. You're projecting. You watch other content creators that you feel rant too much. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to be perceived as that. Y'all got to chill out, man. Y'all got to chill out. You're also the same people programming the same people that watch my content. Okay? So, of course, I'm going to have to check you because you losers are programming the people that watch me. You know what I'm saying? I see people in your comment section saying stuff that I say on my channel. Hold the line. Of course, you're not going to acknowledge where it came from, nigga. None of y'all want to do stuff like that. But my people are in all of your comment sections, man. They be talking my talk in your comment sections. Sometimes they be saying this stuff on your live streams, man. Leftover women, hold the line, you know, and y'all be, you know, highlighting like, hey, listen, dude, here's what I'm trying to say. You as a man have to always upgrade to keep yourself from getting frustrated at people that admire you or see something in you that's a talent that they're studying, because what irritates you is you know that people are studying you, and you don't know to the extent that they're studying you. You got Negroes out here that are, mimicking your entire look. So you'll see Negroes go from a black beard to a salt and pepper beard to a damn near white beard. How long is this person watching your face to study the exact coloring of your beard? You see what I'm saying? Like, that kind of stuff irritates you, because it's like, dude, nigga, you ain't got nothing else better to do. Like, this is what you're doing with your time, studying the coloring of my beard, studying my aesthetic, studying my cadence. But what I get bothered by is if they're doing the studying, are they fast forwarding to the video? Are they muting it? Are they watching a few minutes of it? They're not hitting the like button. They're obviously trying to cause problems with my business. So again, when you identify an enemy, I like to mess with y'all's heads, man. I do, because y'all don't know. You think you know about psychological warfare, but you weren't taught by the government psychological warfare. I try to let y'all live, but you don't want to just leave it alone. You keep coming back over to let the people that are over here, that are my soul tribe, watch my stuff, hit the like, share it, and comment like they've been doing. You loser content creators that are looking for ideas, leave me the hell alone. You're not doing the right thing. You're not sharing. You're not in the like. You're not doing the right thing. But I see my words coming out of your mouths. More than 2 or 3, and only have a few likes. You're working for the devil. I'm telling you right now, God don't like ugly. And I'm identifying you as ugly ass people to me. In front of God. I don't like you. I don't like how you move. Stay the hell away from me. I get it. It is hard making content, coming up with ideas when you're an idiot and you ain't got a solid foundation and you've done nothing but losing your life until you got online. All I did was win. Yeah. I went to the Army and I went through boot camp at Fort Benning, Georgia. It is one of the hardest places to go to. I was dragging my leg by the time I left that place, 18 years old, faking like I wasn't in major pain because I didn't want to get med boarded out. You know what I'm saying? I was dragging my leg. I still have problems to this day from basic training, right? I'm not going to lose. As soon as I got to my unit, none of the equipment was there because they were getting ready to go to Iraq. Boom, in Iraq at 18. Come back for a few months. Back in Iraq again at 20, and then turning 21 in Iraq. Not giving up on nothing. Not going to sit here and deal with this crap no more. Decided to go and apply for the White House job while in the military. Winning, getting the job. After that, getting out. Becoming an engineer without a degree. Winning. I'm not going to lose, man. I'm not going to lose. So in my mind, when I see people trying to compete with me or whatever y'all are trying to do, right? Like whatever y'all be doing, I'm not a content creator like that. I realize I'm not, my mindset ain't like y'all's. I don't just scour the internet looking for ideas and, studying people. I don't do none of that shit. I don't do none of that. I watch losers mimic me. I let content play in the background when I work out, when I pick up on patterns, or if I notice something, I pay attention to it or whatever like that. But I don't study. I don't want nothing from none of y'all, man. I love being able to bring something new to a bunch of people. I love the creative process. So I couldn't see myself stealing ideas from other people. And if I do get anything from anybody, you best believe I give credit where credit is due. And again, this is part of the problem. People are online looking for validation, and they're bringing their problems online, and they're not giving any kind of solutions. They're giving no type of solutions, man. So I got to tell y'all, man, watch who you're listening to. If they're putting out whatever, but there's no solution, so what are we doing to fix this? Right? Like I told you, I'm going overseas, right? I got to make sure I'm not like coming down hard on women all the time. And I know that if I had good dating options and women treat me like the king that I am, then I won't have a problem. When I know that women are trying to downplay me, trying to get a great guy to bargain on some, oh, well, you're not tall enough. Fuck you, bitch. I don't give a fuck. You don't get me at a bargain because you want somebody 6'3" with the same kind of character traits that I have. Ain't no such man alive. So you get me at a bargain because I'm not 6'3"? Fuck you, bitch. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't no time for that. I ain't got no patience for it. And instead of me staying in the States and allowing these American women to make me more and more jaded and bitter, I'm going somewhere I'm going to be appreciated. So that way I can bring that positive energy, you know what I'm saying, to the internet, as opposed to becoming part of the problem. It's a healing process. I'm not dating right now and going on 3 years celibate because I can't deal with the way that American women move. You talk too much. You talk too much shit. And for some women that claim they got it all together, you won't leave us alone. You're either talking about us in a negative way or talking about us in a positive way. Why don't you just leave us the hell alone? You're not going to do that because you don't have any other options. See, this is why people come to my channel and steal from me, because I'm the person bringing stuff together. Like, the reason why black women are consistently bashing black men is because they know they got to keep you in your place. They have to humble you out because you're one of the men that women want the most. And the only way to make you think that you really want to have black women and not explore all your options is to come up with community, black love, and all this stupid ass shit. You don't hear no other race talking that way. And if they did, they'd be called racist, because they are only using the black community title and umbrella whenever they're trying to bash you or humble you or guilt you. That's why I don't work in any other community. You don't see white women talking about, man, what about white love? Man, please, they get canceled immediately. What are you talking about? Only black women get to say anything and definitely get to bash their men, because what does it do other people and other groups of men for black men and know how great we are? I mean, doing them any good, man. Don't do them any good. You know, so you need to be paying attention to this kind of stuff, man. Y'all sitting out here, man. Stop. These women are broke. Stop sitting out here getting triggered by the videos that you see guys reacting to. They are broke and they are trash. And they will do whatever they got to do for money. So you don't think they'll get online and say whatever it looks like, you know, guys are getting triggered by for a check? Come on, man. They're selling their bodies. Of course, they're going to sell their mouth. Let this trash get in your head, man. If these women had such great options, then why are they continuing to bash you and talk about your black ass? No other group wants them. Last I checked, their marital rates are at 26%. I don't care who's talking 27 or 28. It's 26. Stop raising the numbers up slowly. It's 26. And I think they're being generous. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody outside of mostly black men marrying y'all, man. And y'all be getting online with all this attitude, bro. What? So what? You keep thinking your attitude means something. You keep thinking all this smart ass shit you keep saying means something. It don't mean nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing. I'm gonna cancel y'all's social media. Man, we're gonna figure ways around that. All right, you weak asses. You don't want to do what needs to be done. You don't want to compete. You want a handout. You want one of the best men that are looked after to just give themselves to you on some black love shit so that we ain't called coons or sellouts. Man, you can call me whatever you want to call me, but you won't call me your chump, sucker, simp, beta, bitch, loser, none of that. Lick, none of that. None of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be none of that stuff. I hate the what about black love? You raggedy stinking assholes, man. So you're not gonna acknowledge any of the African women, any of the Caribbean women, you know what I'm saying? Any of these women from islands that are black. These are black women. I don't care what they want. Look, you got these Jamaican women out here. I'm half Jamaican and I'm half it. Motherfucker, you're black. It just don't serve you well right now to call yourself black. But I know a black woman when I see one. You know, when I see them buns, that waistline, and that tone. I know a black woman when I see one. They're all over the world. But you're acting like you're the only black women on the entire planet or plane. It's disrespectful. And the fact that these black women don't call you out for acting like you're the only group of black women or the best group of black women in the world, it's disrespectful, man. It's disrespect. Couldn't be me. I wish a group of Africans would be talking about they the best black men in the world. Sit down somewhere, nigga. Sit your black ass down somewhere. Absolutely not. Or acting like, their group of women are the only good women or great nigga. There's black women across the entire world. There's black Asians, man. They just don't show them on TV, man. So there's black women everywhere. So the disrespect, what it is, like I've said multiple times before and plenty of times on my channel, they give you the worst of them to create this lack of options. So you're just forced to deal with what you have. Not what you want, but what you have. No, we don't want to deal with what's in front of us. What are we asking for? And when you can't get it from them, you get it from someone else. And when the loser is whining and all their clever tactics of reverse psychology, you got to be man enough to remember that's a loser crying about losing. What do I care for? Start winning. Start getting men outside of your race to start marrying you by the buttloads and showing us what we're missing out on. Until then, I don't care. You're just talking. No man is out here marrying y'all like that. Why would they, with the way that you treat your own men? Let me tell you something. You don't really see white women bashing white men, in particular. They say men. They'll say men because at the end of the day, they don't want to burn up their backup plans and their options. Y'all about black men and black because it hits the algorithm and you get money off of it. Well, do you want, instant gratification or maybe some long-term gratification? You want right off, I want this money right now. And I get to feel better because there was a black guy in my life that hurt my feelings. Okay, well, now that you're in a situation where none of us want to deal with you, what are your options? Find somebody outside the states. Well, everybody done seen you bash black men. Nobody really wants y'all like that. You know what I'm saying? You're not trying to learn. You're not trying to upgrade. You're not trying to better yourselves. You're not trying to improve your image. Now, on the other hand, black men improving their image, working on themselves, despite what this country says about us, despite what you modern slave masters are saying about us, we just continue to move in silence and get the work done. We've rebuilt our image globally. We're sought after. Women are fighting for us online, asking for us, requesting us. And the only time you ever hear any man, more particularly a white man, requesting black women is when it's one of these funny looking, goofy, nerd ass white guys online.